Hey, g'day everyone. Unless it's not the day, welcome to OCE Radio, where we talk about stuff like anime and video games and what I don't like about
anime.
RTB's channel. I'm your host, Mr4Eva, along with RTB and Sonakii, as always.
Yo!
Today we got a special guest, Inxanity. He's a Twitch streamer, a pixel artist, and also just an artist in general. He used to be pretty big in the OCE League scene, doing those vids on YouTube. Yeah.
Hey guys. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's sick. So, by the way, guys, this just occurred to me.
Yeah.
I think we forgot about asking for questions. Like a couple of pods in a row, I'm pretty sure. So, by the way, if you're a new listener and you're in the comments, you can leave a comment on our YouTube video and ask some questions, and we'll probably answer them next week because, you know, we don't
don't forget.
Yeah, we don't have the ability to actually come up with content ourselves. So it's a genius idea where the viewer gets to ask questions, and then we will discuss or answer the question. Good.
Oh
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I should live stream it, but okay.
Hey, don't.
Oh yeah, because if we lost, no, don't tell people that.
Don't put ideas in their heads, Sonakii. Come on.
But it's such a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I had to cancel my stream for today for this, so...
I mean, hey, unlucky?
You did? Oh, I feel so bad now.
I mean, we probably could have done it another time if you'd said
we're streaming this podcast.
Stream the podcast.
We're streaming this on a Friday night, and if it had been communicated that I'm cancelling my stream for this, we probably would have said, let's do it another time.
I'm fine with it.
All right,
Yeah,
fair enough. Cool. Anyway, let's get into our first topic. This is what we normally do every week, where we talk about what's been happening. Yes, the fun topic where we tell an IRL story. I think RTB wanted to go first today. Is that right?
Yeah. So basically, I did not kill any cats. I heard some meowing in my backyard, and I saw a cat, like an adult cat. I was like, interesting. And then I went to like all this like junk that was just sitting there that I need to clean out soon. And then I just saw these three small little kittens, and they were so cute. And then Sana was like really mad that I didn't invite her to come over.
You're actually mean.
They must have...
Oh, let's meet on Sunday. Oh, you can wait until Monday. Like, you know, to meet. And I'm like, why can't
Too
we
bad.
go to your place? And then he tells me there's freaking cats and I want to see.
I'm assuming that you don't normally have kittens in your backyard then. It's not a normal thing.
Me?
Yeah. You don't normally walk in. Because that would make it a really shit story, wouldn't it? So I own these kittens and I keep them in the backyard, and I walked out the back and there they were. Like, they're still there, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They must have been in there for a while to have like 3 kittens. Well,
I think they're a couple weeks old. I seen that cat that gave birth to them around, and the belly was like quite big before.
Is it like a stray or like maybe like a neighbor's
Yeah,
it's a stray cat.
Yeah. Interesting.
I would adopt that cat, even though.
So what did you do with them? What happened?
Just left it there.
So irresponsible.
Just let it do its own thing.
I might like look after them because since I'm moving out soon, my parents don't want to keep them, but I might look after them because when I move out, there's not going to be any place for them to stay since the garage will be cleared. So I'll give some good hospitality while I'm here.
Yeah.
Because my parents wouldn't want to look after them before because, you know, they might just want to stay forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the other ones that were there, I think I fed it milk, and the son was like, "You don't feed cats milk," and I think they got a stomach ache or something, and they just left afterwards. They're like, "Fuck out of here."
No, the thing is, if you want to feed cats milk, you have to water it down a lot.
Yeah, and I didn't do that. I just poured.
You gave them the hard
and you
stuff,
also
dude.
fed them chicken.
That was like the cat's like first 18th party, you know. It was expecting to get given like a beer or a cruiser, and instead you just like, here, have an entire bottle of vodka. That's fucked up. You just ruined that cat's first time, you know.
And that day that kitten was an alcoholic.
Addicted to milk. Yeah, nice. Did anyone else want to tell the story, or should I go? So I got a few.
You go.
Oh, you go.
So update on the previous week where I mentioned I was going to do a 5-day fast, which eventually ended up. Yeah, it went well for the first 2 days, right? Or sort of. The first day was like not that hard. I like sort of just didn't eat, which normally I only eat at dinner time, right? So it was just like, that wasn't that hard. And then the next day I did it, and I just kind of I got like really focused and motivated. So I like worked all day, worked really hard, did really nice work, then went home and I still had so much energy. Normally I'm like tired. So then I went home and I've just like cracked open into like video editing, put out a YouTube video, and I was just like, and then I edited the podcast for last week as well. And I was like, how did I do so much? I'm just like, I'm in overdrive. Then it gets to like 12 at night and I'm thinking, I'll go to sleep now. But then I just didn't. My body just didn't want to sleep. So it had so much energy. And so I end up staying up till like 3 or 4, finally get to sleep. And then I go to work and I'm like sleep deprived and I feel awful basically the next day. But other than that, it was okay. And then towards the end of the day, I started getting a headache, right? Which was like sad boys, And I was like, why would I be getting a headache? Did some research and it's probably other than the fast, it's like, why would I get a headache on a fast? And it's like, well, it's probably because you have no salt. And I noticed I had to go to the bathroom a lot. And I was like, I think I'm drinking a lot of water and not having any salts. And my body's just like getting rid of all this water like all the time. So I was like, well, this sucks. And so I was like, okay, on to the next day. This day I had a really bad headache and I was like, I must just need to have more salt. And so I had like a stupid amount of salt with water. I was like literally like had like this salt shaker at work. I'm just like there at my desk just like pouring salt into my palm and then just like eating it and drinking water like it's a pill, like an old person pill. I'm just like, yep, I'll have my pill. Now I'll have another one. Now I have another one. Everyone at work's just like, what the fuck, man? Everyone, for some reason at work, they decided to get like hot chips for lunch. And so they like ordered on Uber Eats and like, do you want some? I was like, oh no, you're not eating. That's right. And so they all eat hot chips. And they're just like, these are really nice and salty. And I was just like, yeah, so's this. And I'm just like having myself for lunch. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah, that was funny. And then it got to the next day where I still felt like shit basically. And then like I started feeling really bad. I'll mention as well, like during the week I've been going for my runs as always, training for my half marathon.
Yeah.
And then it got to Thursday, so yesterday, and I just like I had like no energy the entire day. I basically like barely made it through the day at work, and I felt really bad because I was just so shit basically. It was like, can you do this? And I was like, yeah, eventually, like I'll get there, man. It's just like, what happened to me? I had so much focus a couple of days ago, and I was like, well, this sucks. And then I was like, I got home and I was like, so I should go for my run. And then I like basically got out of my car, started walking back to my house, which is like 20 to 30 meters. And I was so out of breath and I felt like I was going to like fall over because I was like so tired. I was like, I think I should stop fasting because I have it's gotten to the point where I can't run anymore. And I basically just want to lie down. I'm like, it could be that I haven't slept well, but even with that, like I can still, even if I didn't have a good night's sleep, I'd still go for a run. So I was like, well, I'll eat something. So I broke my fast and I had some, what are they called? Like cocktail hot dog things. That was how I broke it. Yeah, Frankfurt's. And then I had some chicken wings. And that was like how I broke my fast. And then I woke up today and I felt absolutely awful. And I think that's apparently really common when you'd go on a long fast and then eat. It makes you really sick. You're supposed to have a little bit, but I just wanted to keep eating because I thought it would make me feel better, which it did, like initially.
Yeah.
And then this morning, I went to the dentist. And he was like, oh yeah, I gotta get these fillings done for you, bro. And I was like, oh, thanks, mate. Got them done. And then I couldn't feel half my face for the entire day. I just started getting the feeling back. So I was literally like walking around going, hey, how's it going? And unfortunately today I also went to transfer my license to a Western Australian driver's license, and to do that they need to take a photo. So my photo was just like, oh yeah, your fucking face works. Yeah. It was a pretty bad photo, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, but I'll see it eventually. I wonder if like the guy I talked to in the like transport office thing, he would have been like, I wonder if this guy has that disease where half your face is paralyzed. He probably thought that. Feels bad, but oh well. Yeah, that was.
I didn't realize. Sorry, but I didn't realize that you required a different license if you're driving in a different state. That
Yeah,
can't upload.
you can only have one. Once you move, you have to
Sydney
get a new
license should be able to drive everywhere because it's the hardest place.
Because
One. It's
like
the heart of Australia. Does that mean if you have like a pilot's license and you fly for Qantas because you're like what do they call it? Is that the heart of Australia in their ad? Something like that. That means you can fly anywhere in Australia. Oh wait, you actually can. Yeah, no.
If they're on a plane, of course they can fly anywhere.
No, you're like only allowed to. You have to get like a international flight license. Like if you get like a flight license, you can only fly in New South Wales. That'd be funny, dude. That'd be really sad, actually. Just like, let's
You
go
can just
to
fly
New
regional
Zealand.
planes.
Nah, you're not allowed. Oh. Let's go to
Fly
Tassie.
from
Nah.
like Katoomba all the way to Kiama.
The upper north of New South Wales to the south. Feels bad. Yeah, nice. Who wanted to tell a story? No one. That's
well,
good.
yeah. I don't really have much of a
Surely you
story.
got something. Your life's interesting.
My life.
Yeah.
My,
How's
it's
this?
just constant work and then
What
know,
happened? What
not
happened
really
at
that
work that week?
interesting.
What was a shit thing that happened, or good thing that happened at work?
good thing that happened at work. My boss didn't come in a week.
I like that one. That's good. That's always a good one.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is that my boss is my brother, and he's actually staying home because he's taking care of his newborn. I'm officially.
Is it cute?
Yeah, you know what? It's I don't really like babies, but it's for my own nephew, so I can't
Wait,
say.
you're like thinking of like removing it because you don't like it, like
No.
you would a dog. You're just like, I don't really like dogs, so I don't want that in the house, bro. Sorry.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
dog.
I would never do that.
I agree. That's
I'll probably
cruel.
get rid of it because I'm allergic to it. But
Wait, a baby? You're allergic to babies?
no, the dog.
What?
Come on.
Oh,
But
Send the
no,
baby to the vet or like the pound and just like, look,
Oh, it's cheap.
okay, I'm really sorry. I just don't like it. Look, I wish the best for it though. You know, I care. So
Let it
hopefully
go
you find
wild
someone
and
who
become a
cares soon.
wolf.
No. But no. The thing was like it actually is under the average baby weight, so
Oh,
it
it's
came
very
out to be
thin.
like 2.6
was it
kilograms, I
born
think.
early?
Yeah, it was born early, but the bowel the bowel is getting too big, and it'll be a lot harder for the mother to give birth
Mm.
at that rate, so they had to get it out. But yeah, it's really small. It's really small, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why is Sona doing a pedo laugh?
yeah.
Like,
I'm
what the
Literally,
concerned.
literally
Get away
Herbert
from my-
from Family Guy.
Get away from my nephew.
I will kidnap him.
hell? Whoa!
Whoa!
Or Sana, are you not a legal adult? Be careful what words you use.
No, I'm like 2 years old. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Isn't that
Oh.
your video? You say it's your 2-year-old GF? Is that what you
Oh
say?
no, I'm 3 years old.
3.
3-year-old GF.
You somehow deducted a year instead of gaining one.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into some interesting topics.
Thanks for skipping me.
Yeah, thanks for skipping.
Oh,
Sana,
yeah.
as always, dude. At least you know we're consistent with skipping her. By the way, guys, did you know Sona's story for this week is that she's sick? All right, let's move on now.
Oh,
No, it's Sona.
Okay, tell us your story.
Wait, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
All right, well, let's move on then. I mean, because she doesn't know.
You're uncle.
You must
What are
have
we
something.
moving on?
Oh wait, okay. You know that lovely drawing I was working on? The winter on the river?
I
I
get
came
that.
second. I came
What?
second in the competition, so now
Oh,
I'm
it's a
in first
competition.
It was
Yeah,
a
drawing
competition.
competition.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the drawing where she was streaming while we were podcasting the
Yeah.
whole time?
Yeah.
You guys
Came
didn't
second.
see it, but she was streaming.
Wasn't she just streaming in like screen sharing in the chat? Like the
Yeah.
call?
Yeah.
So not
Yeah.
actually streaming.
So you guys do this streaming.
Yeah, last week when we did the
Yeah.
podcast, Sona decided to disrupt order. Disrupt the unity of the podcast
Yeah.
by drawing pictures with screen share on Discord in the call. Come on. This was a serious call with a special guest, Ashon Low, and we were there to talk about fiddlesticks, and instead, Sonakii just drew pictures of Lulu. Terrible. Terrible person.
It got me free Smash tickets.
Wait, did
Free
it?
Smash tickets.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And she's
You're-
gonna give it to me.
Wait, like I'm already paying for your entry.
Yeah, she did it so she could give it to me.
Oh,
Aren't you gonna get?
Oh,
Wait.
birthday.
Let me get this straight. I'm pretty sure that RTB applied for a media pass with Smash, which gets you free
Do you
entry.
think he's gonna get in?
I
They
think
didn't
so.
reply yet.
I don't think they're going to reply straight away, but they might. I know my friend got it, and she had like 30 subscribers, so I think it can be done.
Oh,
long as- as-
really? It got the
I mean, like,
media
yeah.
pass.
What did they do? Like,
I think they just did like a vlog or some shit. Although I don't know, like if she just lied about it, because I think she ended up not even using it and ended up being like a staff. She like applied to do like a staff thing there or something, and she got that instead.
Right.
So she might have made it like real
Interesting.
bullshit. But when she told me, because this is the year I went to Smash, and she told me, I got the media pass, and I was like, how did you get the media pass when you don't even have like any subscribers? Like, let's be real, 30 is nothing.
I would actually make a vlog if they give me a media pass. I'll do them a
That'll-
favor.
That'd be pretty sick.
I think I find it hard to believe they wouldn't want. How many subscribers are you on now? Like
170K.
170k.
you're 170k. If you get like 40,000, that's 40,000 people finding out about Smash. So that can only be good for them, realistically. Compared to some media channels who are like getting the media pass and they get like, like 1,000 reading that article or some shit. Like,
I mean,
Hmm.
it's all about the interest though,
yeah,
because like that person who does the vlog probably does like a whole lot of stuff about animes and that's relevant
yeah,
to.
I mean,
the
I'd have.
convention.
I mean, my latest videos is if League was an anime, so they might look at
Yeah.
it and go, "Oh shit,
yeah.
pretty good."
Mm.
Yeah, plus they do league tournaments there as well, so.
So yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So
Yeah.
Daniel
But anyway,
is
the-
quite relevant.
Somewhat relevant.
back to the point I was making before we got sidetracked. How fucked is this? RTB.
What?
Let's say it all works out. RTB gets a media pass and Sonakii gets 2 free tickets, and then Inxanity buys tickets for Sonakii. What?
No, I get the artist pass.
Well.
But the thing is, like, if Daniel gets the media pass, then I have to give it to Simon so he can watch images.
This is
Interesting.
abuse
Wait.
of this. You guys are abusing the Smash system, and I'm gonna expose you right here
No,
on the podcast.
no.
They're gonna know.
No.
And now we're gonna
It's
bring in our
illegal.
caller,
It's
the Smash
illegal.
organizer, Smith Johnson. You
Who's
fucking
that?
kids. I don't know why he sounds like me.
Sounded like
It's no different from me. I was gonna do an
Good
American
joke.
accent. I couldn't do it. I couldn't work it out.
But Smash is located in Australia.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's probably got like some foreign American tourism guy who's like, yeah, I'm all about anime. So I'm bringing in like all the voice actor guests. I've got the networking opportunities. I work for Crunchyroll, Maybe. That's probably wishful thinking. I don't think that's how it works.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
but
it's a really weird trade ticket system that we have here.
Yeah, pretty curious. What do
I
you
mean-
guys think of cons in general? I know Insanity's a big fan, and I think Sonakii is. What are we thinking?
artist out.
I've only been once,
Mm,
which is when I saw you guys and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't know if it's because I went with a friend and it felt a bit awkward, which is why I don't like cons as much,
Yeah.
or if I just
Right.
felt the con was awkward.
I wonder who that friend is.
I wonder
What
too.
it means. No, but that was like maybe how long was that ago?
It's 2 or 3 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like that was 4. I feel like it was 4.
No, it must have been free.
You
Must have
sure?
been free, right?
I feel like
Yeah.
like I did it in my first year of uni, which was 4 years ago.
I think were you in still high school? I don't know.
You're so old.
Yeah, but what did you really do at the convention on that day, Daniel? You just walked around.
I just shopped because me and my friend, she like just went to
Can you,
like
can you believe him, right? He tells
Yeah.
me I didn't like it that much, and when I saw him there, he was so happy.
what bullshit.
It's like
You
he sees
had-
like the Asuna
I
Yuki
was like,
Yeah.
cut out,
awkward.
and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, it's here!" Oh, he's like just bright and bubbly. He goes to the
Yeah.
next anime stand. He's like, "Figures? What? That's crazy!" He's like so hyped, dude. I don't have the
didn't.
balls
I was-
to even do that, you know.
bullshit. No,
I'd be
I think
scared
also
to do that.
I didn't go to any events. So
Yeah.
maybe that would have been more interesting.
Actually, you know what? I did like the event. The cosplay event was pretty fun, I gotta say. The fact that where we were, I don't know if you remember this, Insanity, but where we were sitting at a cosplay event at Smash, there was a pool party Lee Sin sitting in front of us, and I was like so stoked. I was like, holy shit. It's him in the flesh. You know, I was loving it. Because Lee Sin's my favorite champion, for people who don't know. He was great.
I'm surprised you didn't take a photo of him.
Oh, fuck.
You probably took a photo of him.
I didn't. I wish I had that. That would have been the greatest. See, I don't know. I feel like I'm not in the con culture enough to be able to be walking around going, "Hey, can I get a photo, man?" Like, you know, it doesn't really come off for me.
Yeah, I don't ask for photos either.
Yeah. The
I mean,
yeah, you go.
I mean, yeah. Well, it was the first time for everyone here besides Sonakii to meet
wasn't
in
there.
person.
Yeah.
So that was my first time meeting Mr4Eva in person, in the flesh.
Wait,
and
didn't
also
we
Daniel.
go for beers before then?
I believe that was afterwards.
Was it? It could have been.
Maybe. Or right before the convention? Or after? I believe
I
it was
don't know.
after because
Yeah, I don't know.
you had a trip down from uni or something like that. But
Yeah.
that's the thing though. Like, I believe cons for me is fun to meet people, to meet other people with the same interests, and especially if you're a content creator or influencer, you're meeting up with some of your fans, which some people did on the day.
Yeah, I did that.
I had no fans back then.
That's a fucking lie.
No, nobody knew
Wait, how
who
many
you
subs
looked.
did I have?
Yeah, you probably had
Oh wait,
like
I didn't
80
reveal my face back
No,
then. So
you
You probably
Exactly.
had
would
like
only-
80k and no one would have known who you are.
no, I think I had only like 10 to 20.
What?
Yeah.
What do
I
you
swear.
mean?
Pretty sure.
There's no
I reckon-
way.
I think he had around 60k.
Think about the fact
Yeah,
that you had like multiple
Hmm.
league anime bullshit.
Why aren't we going on Social Blade and check? Like 3 years ago, Daniel was probably on
You check.
30k.
I think it was
30K.
4.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
30 to 40K.
30k, 30, 40. But like during that time, 30, 40k was a big deal. I'll be
For
honest with
League.
you. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact
Well,
that
no.
I could go to my uni, go to my class, and then someone recognizes me with like 1,500 subs says a lot about how many people like that ends up being, I guess, in perspective.
There's definitely a lot more content creators now because of Twitch streamers coming in with their with like editors and stuff.
Mm.
A lot easier for people to make YouTube vids because before people couldn't be bothered because you had to learn the skill of editing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But now you just go, hey, I'm gonna pay someone to edit for me, and I can just stream like usual. But before, streamers and YouTubers were very segregated, like they're two different things.
Yeah.
So
I find it more common in other countries, like content creators in EU and content creators in NA. Not so much of OCE.
And I think maybe it has to do with like, you know, like most of the stream highlight stuff's all professional, mostly professional gamers, right? And OCE's professional scene might as well not exist. And I'm not trying to be like evil about that. It's just like there's a lot of people who follow it, but it's such a small segment of league players in OCE, and even like most OCE players don't follow OPL, but they do follow like LCS. Like the people who are actually into esports, they won't follow the OPL, which for people who don't know, that's the Oceanic League of Legends esports thing.
Competing in world.
Yeah, it's happened like once. Like went there once, and everyone cried because we lost to like some random team.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like we just don't exist basically. Like even people who watch esports will not watch Australian or New Zealand players play in OCE league tournaments. It's just like not of interest to us, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's like that in basically every esport in Australia, I think, except for CS:GO. People just don't care.
CS:GO is pretty big.
Yeah, CS:GO is like probably the only one that comes to mind. I haven't like looked into it much, but I do know like Australia is pretty good at CS:GO apparently internationally. Yeah.
I believe we just have like a really small scene.
Yeah.
Which seems less interesting compared to, you know, LCS and Korean players because the skill level differences is obvious.
I don't even know if that's what it is. It might just be because like there's such a... Because the rest of the world follows North America and EU, and OC is a small community in perspective, if you go on like a Reddit League of Legends thing, you won't see anything about OPL. You'll see a lot about the EU and NA, and I think that's what happens. Is like you watch what's highlighted to you, and all that's highlighted is like North American and European play, even LCK. Like I feel like there's probably more OC people watching like LCK and shit than there are watching
Probably.
OPL, which is kind of sad in a lot of ways, but that's the reality. Like I think there's shit like I think this is the case. I might have this mixed up with Rocket League though, but it's like, why is OPL streamed on like not the main I don't know what the Twitch account is, but like the main account, it's streamed on like a second or third one.
Like it's streamed on their own Riot OCE thing.
Yeah, I think.
Like, is it usually? Maybe they should stream it on the main Riot channel.
It would promote it more, but I don't think they want to do that.
Yeah, they probably don't want it because people will be like, "What is this trash?" OCE,
they don't care. Yeah,
it sucks so much.
I think the same thing happens with Rocket League, where it's like, I think this happened for a while with Australian and OCE Rocket League tournaments, like professional ones, where it'd be like, you know, professional Rocket League gets put on the official Rocket League Twitch account. Whether it's Europe or North America, it gets put on there. Now, OCE, that stuff gets put on a separate unofficial account, even though it's also sponsored officially. It was like, wait, why don't we get to be on there?
There's just not enough interest for esports because Australia is more into like real sports.
Yeah, I think I found with the Rocket League one that was interesting is they streamed the finals of like the entire OCE league on the main Rocket League account. And I remember I was watching it, and in the chat, all these people going like, "Who the fuck are these teams?" Like they didn't know. They'd never heard of them. It's like this is to decide the final victor of one of the three regions. So they don't have like any Asian teams yet in Rocket League. I don't think they're like, this is to decide the final team, and it's just like, I don't know who either of these are. It's like so sad.
Yeah. Nobody really pays attention to the players as well. So I've seen these players at conventions as well. They barely get any recognition.
Yeah. You imagine being like one of the guys from Chiefs. So that's like basically the biggest team in Australia, right? I think that's pretty reasonable to say something like that.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most popular as well. It's basically the TSM of Australia, I think.
Yeah.
If you go to if you went to like a League of Legends con, if there was one in Australia, or like a gaming con and they had a League of Legends booth and they were like, hey, we've got the special guests, the entire team of Chiefs for them to sign stuff for you. You'd probably see like 1 or 2 people there every hour. It's just like, people just wouldn't care. People might go there out of novelty, but they wouldn't go to the event because they're keen to meet them like with other people. Like, you got like fucking, I'm a cutie pie, double lift and get him to a con, and it's like he's here to sign. People would go fucking nuts. Like, they're like, yeah, I'm there, I'm going. Like, they get stoked, but not for OCE players. It just doesn't happen.
Daniel, are you playing TFT right now?
Hell no, that's disrespectful to the podcast.
This fucking little arsehole is actually playing Teamfight Tactics while on a podcast.
No?
You know what? Actually,
Are you kidding?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about Teamfight Tactics.
Let's
That's
talk
why.
about why
it was a topic.
Let's talk about
so
why you're a dog.
No!
Woof, woof.
Unsubscribe from OCE Radio right now on your own account. We don't want you here anymore. You can go subscribe to the Teamfight Tactics YouTube channel.
I'm starting the topic.
No, it's sure.
Write in the comments below if you want RTB to be kicked out from the place.
No!
And our question of the day, can we get RTB kicked off?
Don't worry, we'll bring him back as a guest sometime later.
We'll bring you back as a guest.
Hey, Inxanity, congratulations on being promoted to host of OCE Radio.
Yay! Actually, I manage all the comments.
All right.
Oh, really?
Tell us about Teamfight Tactics. I don't think anyone else knows anything about it that much, other than like what all
I don't really know anything.
You've been
Absolutely.
playing
I'm very
it.
confused
You're playing it
now.
right now.
I'm very confused.
I feel like we should have done our research before.
What's the point of researching something that we don't know anything about?
Okay.
Like,
So
we should at least play the
basically,
game to be able to talk about it.
it's like chess.
Mm.
Not really.
I don't think it's anything like chess. I think that is wrong.
It's.
You ever
I
heard
don't
of
know what
auto chess?
is.
That is not
Yeah.
like chess.
No, it's not. So basically, TLDR, you put champions on some game board and you don't have to play. So you're AFK most of the time.
Wait, you're telling me they made it about playing
Yeah.
Yumi? What?
You mean yummy?
Yeah.
I wanted to say Yumi so people would know who I'm talking about. If they said Yummy, they'd be like, huh? Who's that?
Who's Yumi?
Yeah.
That's,
Pretty much.
That's ridiculous. Why don't they just release a new champion called Yumi 2 and then make it a game mode instead of a
Oh,
champion?
yeah.
They should have called this game mode Yumi. It's the same experience as playing her.
They should put like a statue of Yumi somewhere in the corner to make it feel like you're actually.
I am wondering if like there's aspects of this new thing that's going to be a cash grab in some way. I'm not sure how they I don't see how they can profit from
maybe.
developing a new game like this that's just like basically compete with auto chess and Dota. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just the league champions people like. So you're
Yeah.
kind of familiar with the abilities already. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the thing.
But I'm thinking like surely they have to make a profit off this some way because I don't know.
Isn't that why they have the skins as with this?
I get you know what actually I think it's had quite a positive response, so maybe they're just trying to like make people come
like,
back to League
you
of
have
Legends.
to wait 6 hours to play a game.
Really?
To get into the thing at least.
I was told
Oh.
15 hours.
Is this a separate app or
It's on
it's
the
It's on
no, it's on the
PBE.
PBA at the moment.
okay, so it's part of the League of Legends client. It's just the map.
Hmm.
Ah,
The map's different. It's just like a game board basically.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on the idea of making a cop-out copy of the Dota 2 thing. It's kind of like,
Auto chess.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like they've
Um,
done shit like Nexus Blitz and stuff, which was sick. Like,
Yeah.
what was that one where it was like dungeon crawler mode? That one was sick.
Mm.
I like the Star Guardian one.
I don't know what that is.
I'm out of the loop of like
They also
all
came
these League of Legends
Do you
stuff.
remember? Do you remember?
Oh,
did you
no.
play the one Insanity where you got Yasuo and you had to put mods to augment your sword, like your abilities? That one was really cool.
Wasn't that boring?
What?
Mm,
This
Well-
is the most different game mode
Yeah.
they've made. I think they intended to make it like almost a completely new game.
This is
almost.
proof that Riot Games is finally becoming Riot Games.
I mean, they do have like side games that no one really knows about, and it's very 2D.
Are you talking about the Blitzcrank game? Because that doesn't count.
No. There was like this pool party game or something. I forgot.
Really? I want to play that. I hope Lee
Pool
Can
Sin's
you
in it.
search it up, mate?
it had
I'll try
like
find it.
Ziggs.
Didn't they make a Renekton thing? Oh wait, no, Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath Eats the World. That game.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah,
I didn't get
Is
to
that
play
even-
it though.
I forgot about it.
it's like a parody of Rampage.
Are you talking about the game where they developed a side-scrolling game with Ziggs, and they developed that within the 2 days?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was that thing.
Yeah, I have a copy here. I don't think I can open it up, but that
Half the
happened.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty cool. It was an arcade themed.
Yeah.
It had arcade Ziggs and had arcade brand as far as I remembered.
Mm.
There's also like a Star Guardian one as well, I think.
I haven't played that one. I think I stopped.
You know what game has been really fun that I've been playing lately? Borderlands 2.
Oh yeah, they released a free DLC.
Yeah,
As of late, right?
they did that. I saw on Steam. My brother mentioned this to me. It's called like the Handsome Collection or something, and you get Borderlands 2, and I might have mentioned this on last podcast, possibly. I'm not sure. But you get Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, which I hadn't played. I'd played a little bit of Borderlands 2, but I got bored immediately because I was playing by myself. Not surprising. But I've been playing co-op with my brother. It's a little bit of a family bond, but catch up with him. No, I've been playing that, and it's been really fun. But I'm amazed because it was like $10, and it gives you like $300 worth. It gives you all of the DLC. So it's just like, and there's so much. I started the game, and I go to the first like it's like a travel post thing, so you can travel to different areas you've been to, and that's how you get to the DLC. And so I started the game, didn't know what was going on, went to the travel post, and ended up in some random DLC with all these characters who like are meant to be like, oh, it's cool. They've got the character parodied as a pirate in this one. Oh, and now they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's all like the main characters from later in the game that you meet.
Yeah.
But I hadn't played the game yet, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just like, who is this? Who is this? Like, and I kept going to all these areas. I was like, I don't remember Borderlands having pirate ships. I don't remember this. When did it have dragons? Like, what? But yeah, that's a great purchase. Like, to get that much content, it's crazy. That's such a good deal. It's been real fun. Almost as fun as Monster Hunter, which I haven't played because I don't remember how to play, so the game's too hard. And I'm scared of trying to grind it again. What's that?
I don't mind playing again. I mean, the new DLC.
Oh, they've got The
coming out, like,
Witcher, right?
soon. Yes,
They've got
but I
Geralt
was-
from The Witcher or some shit. I thought that was so cool because he's a monster hunter. That's part of his like lore. He's a monster
Yeah.
hunter. Yeah.
I need to play The Witcher. I think that's
Witcher 3 is probably one of the greatest games I've ever played. If
I need
not-
to play that. I have it like downloaded, but I haven't really touched it.
Try and get yourself a time where you can do it. Because you'll be like, whew, this game is good. Like you just find yourself just immersed in it. That like normally with like an RPG lengthy game, like I think The Witcher's like sort of 20 to 30 hours I played maybe. Normally with a game like that, you don't have to play that much probably. You probably do it in 20 or like 15 or something if you're really good. But normally with a game like that with all this side quest bullshit and like long travel
You get
times,
bored after a
I'm
bit.
like, fuck this. Like Red Dead Redemption, I bought an Xbox and the game thinking I'm going to love this shit. So this is the Xbox One and Red Dead 2, whatever, right? And I was so excited and I played it for like a couple of hours and I was just like, man, these people, they talk for so long. I just got so bored because it was just like so much character development, but there was just no fun playing the actual game at that point. Even though like the I've seen on Twitch and stuff, the mechanics of the game are really impressive. Like they've got like awesome horse mechanics. Like you can lasso people and drag them on the ground and it looks real. Like if you hit a tree, then your character like falls off the horse and the horse can like trip over as well from the force. Like it's so good. I was just like, I don't really feel like watching like a 2-hour movie so I can play for 10 seconds. Like I just don't feel bothered. Which is basically what I heard Spider-Man is like too, which I haven't played. But
It
yeah.
has you like
The
more
Spider-Man
those linear
game.
ones.
What's that?
Yeah, the Spider-Man one.
I think I have it. It's just
Haven't played it.
no.
Quit
Not
League of
surprised.
Legends today and play fun games like Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption. And The Witcher 3.
Maybe I should get The Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Is that coming to Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, they
Oh,
they
Witcher
implement
3?
it, and it looks horrible in terms of graphics.
why don't you get
Yeah, it would
that?
be.
Why don't you? What's that game called that's coming? Why don't you get Elder Scrolls Blades? A literal mobile
Oh my-
game from the Switch.
Probably the same graphics, to be honest.
Isn't the Switch looks good though? Come on, I
It
think.
does. It kind of
I haven't
sold me
touched
this
my
year.
Switch for 6 months.
Isn't how odd is it how Nintendo
I'll
seems to be
take it.
behind on the graphics, but because they're so stylized, they keep it fresh. They're like still competing in the
Yeah.
graphics war without competing in the graphics war.
Yeah, because they
They're
make
like-
it like abstract.
Their choice is to abstain from hardware. Sony and Xbox, they're like, Xbox did like an E3, they were like, hey, we got the fastest system ever built. It's got the new CPU, the greatest GPU ever made for a console. It's like, holy shit. And then the Switch is just like, yeah, I mean, my Game
We're
Boy
hitting
is
1080p.
not really that different, but we know how to make things funny.
Yeah, but the whole point of it, I think, is the games, especially.
Yeah. Well, that's what people say about Nintendo. Like, it's pretty rare that people criticize Nintendo for the quality of their games. Like, I think
They
at least.
they are very consistent throughout their franchises. I mean,
Yeah.
the longest running games are like Mario, Zelda,
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Like those games, without them, Nintendo would have been where they are right now.
I wonder if it's because they don't try and compete in the Xbox Sony world, where they try and be like they make edge games. Like the Switch and Nintendo, they're just like, they'll make stuff like that's made for teenagers, and they'll make like nostalgia trains, obviously, but they're like, we're going to make Mario, and this game's going to be good for families and people who played Mario when they were kids. Like, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is.
And
They
it works.
just use nostalgia as their selling point,
I think they do, yeah.
as well as for kids.
yeah.
You don't make this many Mario games unless you're betting on nostalgia making it sell.
I mean,
Yeah, and then the adults who have kids, they're like, yeah, let's buy Mario for my kids because I played Mario.
But to give them
Yeah,
some
but it's
credit,
like
like the
popcorn,
formula is good, right? Like the mechanics of Odyssey are sick. You can see like all those like
Yeah.
you watch like the donkey videos. He's like not even a speedrunner, and when he plays it, he looks like a speedrunner, like because of how dumb the game's mechanics are, but they're sick.
Yeah.
It's just so much
Yeah.
like clever fluid motion in there. Which I'm trying to think of a game that's similar, and nothing's coming to mind from Sony and like Xbox that's like that.
I mean, it's quite evident that they are aiming towards the nostalgia like market
Yeah,
because they got like products such as Super NES Mini
yeah.
and etc. They keep bringing it back, and
It wasn't like a Conjure
people
game
got
coming.
Conjure. Conjure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're making like a 3D
I
one
believe so.
that's cross-platform. Was it cross? No, not cross-platform. It's like co-op. It's like cool. Most people watching this ad haven't heard of that game.
I haven't heard of it as well.
I'd like the only reason I know it is because I saw it on one of those like games done quick things once, and someone was talking about how they love this game, and I was just like, why would you love this game? It's just like a really old like SNES game or something. It's like, okay,
You know what's good though? Zelda with short hair.
Zelda with short hair. What's that? What's that?
She's so pretty with short hair.
So, in the Nintendo Direct, they announced a really special surprise in the final moments of the show, and they revealed that they are making the new Breath of the Wild sequel game.
They're making the 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, we name it too.
Yeah.
But they gave Zelda a peculiar like design, and they decided to just chop off her long hair and
It's beautiful.
give her gorgeous short hair.
Yeah.
I love it, and I immediately made like a fan art the day
No,
after.
no.
They're getting your nostalgia, man. They're convincing you to do fan arts as offerings to the Nintendo God.
Mm.
By the way, you know how there was like the previous like I don't know what it's called, but like the Nintendo guy for America was Reggie, right?
Yeah.
And now it's a guy called Doug Bowser. What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I was like,
It's,
that can't be
it's
his
very
real
hard.
name. That is his
Yeah.
real name.
That's his real name?
I swear
really
they must have said, holy shit, we've got a guy in our company called Bowser. Let's promote him. That will be so good for our marketing. You call on stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Doug Bowser. Holy shit. His name's Bowser? That's so good.
And then they find a Mario and then takes the Bowser down.
He replaces him as like the North American correspondent for Nintendo. He like throws him out by his suit like it's his tail. Like throws him out of America into the ocean, because that's what Mario would do.
Epic.
Now that's epic.
All right, what's our next topic? Mr4Eva.
Ah, thanks for putting me on the spot. When I don't think I mentioned this at the start, but normally we have planned topics, but this week we're just kind of freestyling. You know that like old song you
Let's
listen to
talk
in the
about
2000s?
something controversial.
We did go on a spiral and went sidetrack a couple of times.
We were talking cons before.
Yeah, and then went to League.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
back
Nintendo.
Before we go controversial, we'll go back to cons. I got
Speaking
what
of
about
cons, this year at Smash, they're
hold on. What Sonakii was trying to say was this year at Smash, you can see the real Inxanity selling his. What are you selling? What's been sold?
So I'm selling my artworks, selling charms. I got posters, and that's been crafted and done by myself. So it's actually going to be helping me. So you might be seeing us there on the table.
Don't hit on her.
What? Is that
I'll be
your
there.
biggest
I don't think
compliment?
anyone's gonna hit on your 3-year-old GF. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think Sana is more like a little sister to me.
I'll have my squeakies.
Whoa, little sister.
So
Now I've
different.
watched enough anime to know what's wrong with that.
Oh God. kind of anime you've been watching?
Isn't there one
Oh,
that's
no.
called like Orewa Imoto, and then it's literally that?
Hated that.
Anyway, yeah. If you guys, what's it called? Smashcon.
Smash.
I feel like I'm a boomer right now. I don't know anything about this.
well, it's
Smashcon?
called Smash.
Is it called
Yeah.
Smash?
Yeah, it's just an anime con.
I'm gonna buy
It's
Deku
really-
figures there. That's what I'm going
You
to do.
wait.
What's what dates? What date is it? Or dates? Are you there?
13th and 14th July.
Yeah.
13th and
Saturday.
14th of July. You can see Inxanity, Sonakii. Are you gonna be there, RTB?
Yes, he will.
And maybe RTB if you're lucky.
No, it's not maybe. It's yes.
Maybe RTB if you're lucky.
Not maybe. Yes.
If you're really lucky, you might be maybe lucky enough to
Not
see it.
maybe.
Yeah, look out for me. I will give you
Look
skin
out for
code.
the hidden.
Actually,
RT.
wait. Should I? I was thinking of doing that.
That'd
I was
be
like,
sick.
I'll have skin codes in my hand, and people find me, and I'll give it to them.
That sounds good. That sounds like
That
fun.
would be pretty cool.
And it's like a fun vid idea.
Yeah, you can see all three of them at Smashcon. If you're interested, you can have a look at Insanity's artworks. I'm sure you'll appreciate it.
Daniel, do you want
yeah.
to cosplay with me?
Dude,
I'm not cosplaying.
cosplay as me. Take over my table for the day.
I mean, there was that joke that you sound alike a while
Oh
ago.
yeah. I
I mean,
don't
maybe-
think we do.
Maybe you can
Do we
replace
I
him.
get puberty now. I sound different.
That's a late age to hit puberty.
I mean, I remember hearing you guys talk, and I thought you did sound the same. And then, for some reason, like 2 months later, you didn't sound anything alike. And then
Yeah.
every time I've
Just
heard you since, you
realised.
don't sound the
Well,
same.
Difference is I quit league.
That's the
That's
game
when
changer.
it all changes.
You started pursuing creative
Yeah.
projects, while Daniel started pursuing anime trash.
Yeah, I mean, it all started from League anyways. League switched me to do more creative, so I thought that would work. But
Yeah.
obviously, it takes more time and effort. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
But to this con, I believe maybe Pianta might be coming too.
Oh, and you can
So-
see Pianta there as well, all at Jackson's
He says-
table. Oh wait, I
He
don't
said
think that's
he's
happening.
not going to announce a meetup, like an official one on his side if I do it. If I announce like a meetup, he says he might be there, but he's not going to announce it on his end in case too many people come.
There is a
Yeah.
chance you may be able to meet Pianta if that
Yeah.
meetup
Through
ends up happening.
RTB, use me.
Maybe you should poll on your Twitter. Should I do a meetup? And then don't
Yeah,
mention
put
Pianta.
it down in the comments.
No, what we do, we hide Daniel under a table.
What?
So we put him under
What?
Insanity's table. And then, if they want to see RTB, they have to buy something.
Hey,
from
man.
Insanity.
My
Imagine-
table is really small, by the
Imagine
way.
how sad this would be for them to come up to your you selling your wares, and they're just like, ah, yes, I love this pixel art. By the way, it's RTB. just ruin your
That'll
day
be-
completely. Like they're not even interested. They're just like,
Yeah.
is RTB here, by the way? Like, oh,
Where's
shit.
RTB? And he's like, he's eating lunch at the ramen store.
He's under the
Okay,
table.
cool. Walks away.
He's buying. Look at where all the Deku figures are.
Yeah.
He'll be there.
Wherever there's Boku no Hero, RTB will follow.
It's either that or me.
I think you should cosplay Deku, Daniel.
Oh yeah, I got some Deku posters too.
Really? Where?
And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first customer for Smash.
I'm selling out on this podcast to one of the hosts.
That's all right. Even the host is like, gimme.
But yeah, no, the thing is interesting is that I've been following Smash page for a while, and it's funny to see that Pianta and Himichin, sorry, is both both featured
Himechi.
on the post once or twice. I was like, hey, that's Pianta, and hey, that's Himichin. What's RTB?
Oh yeah, on the but Smash doesn't pay like.
No,
anyone
they
to pay.
don't. No, they just take whatever photo. I don't think they even realized who they were when they posted it up. Besides Himichin.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
They use
So-
Himichin as like the event. Like there's an
Mm.
event tab on their
Yeah.
website,
Oh,
and
damn.
Himichin's the main face.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
impressive.
the gaming league stuff, they use Pianta.
Oh my god.
So,
That's
So, yeah,
that's
it's-
kind of funny.
and they both was on this podcast, right?
Yeah, dude. All our guests are going to Smash. Ash on
Yeah.
Lowell's going to be there.
Crazy.
No, she's not. She's not
No.
going to be there.
Oh, my
Ju-
goodness,
I
she's gonna
don't
be
think I was going to tell her
performing as well.
live, but I don't think it'd be fair on our audience to just lie to them.
No, that wouldn't.
She might
But-
be.
By the way, our first guest, Thanos, is going to be at Smash.
Thanos.
That was our main
speaking of-
topic in the first week. So he's gonna be
Speaking
at
of
Smash.
Thanos. You saw that stop animation of Thanos and like him in this anime life.
What's that? That sounds funny.
I'm pretty sure Daniel like retweeted it.
Oh, the
and-
thing on Twitter.
yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's like a little animation of Thanos going through some love life with an anime girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow.
And it's just well scripted. I don't know if it's like using an audio from an anime or it's been voiced by individual, creators.
Yeah.
I think
No, I
someone
think
said
it was
it was
from
from the
movie trailers.
Monogatari series or something.
Hmm.
Oh right. Well, it's pretty well done.
Yeah.
By the way, are you gonna be selling that cat print thingy?
Yeah, I'll be selling everything.
Ladies and
All the
gentlemen, we
cats
got
that came
we
out.
got cats being sold. We got Deku being sold. That's like 2 out of 3 of the host of the podcast are already sold by this man's wares. Amazing.
And they're both gonna be actually Daniel asked me if he could share tables with me at one point.
Share tables.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember this.
Oh
Daniel.
yeah. I was thinking you're gonna meet up at his at a table. So I thought
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb.
Is as Mr4Eva pointed out, like wouldn't that be shit when they came to see your art and then where's RTB? Oh, it's
I'll
right
share
next to
next
you.
year. I'll share next year.
Yeah, a pro recommendation is don't go to the Inxanity. Is it right to call it merchandise or is that wrong? Is that the correct term?
Much?
Merch?
I don't
Is it?
really know.
Don't go to the Inxanity art table where you can buy prints and say, "Hey, where's RTB?"
Where's RTB? Someone's gonna do that now.
You're gonna have like 20
Right?
people come up to you on Smash and go, "Hey,
Where's RTB?
where's RTB?" They're gonna think they're the funniest people in the world too, and they are, to be fair. So give them credit.
I mean, if they ask where he is, I can go like yandere mode and be like, "No, he's mine." You can't.
That's
You're just gonna
weird.
kill them live at Smash, and then when people come up and go, "Holy shit, he's dead," you'll be like, "That's just my cosplay."
Maybe if I like cosplay as yandere-chan and then like hold a knife, I'll have an excuse. I'm just
Just-
in character.
I know I do like the idea
Uh.
of people coming up to your table and going, "Oh, I like that cat print, man." I was like, "Oh shit, are you Inxanity, dude? I like your I like this shit, man. Oh, I heard you
I
on
like
the
your
podcast."
podcast.
And then they
feature.
follow up with, "Where's RTB?" And then it's just, and then Sonakii goes yandere mode, and then RTB comes out from under the table covered in blood.
Whoa.
That's a really dark turnaround. You should write a book and make it into anime adaptation.
You know, they did once call me. Fuck, I forgot his name. What's that guy called? Stephen something? Stephen
Hawkins?
King?
Hawking?
Is that
Oh.
it? Stephen King? I feel like that's it. He does thriller novels or something. George R. Martin. They call me that. What's the guy who is directing the new Dark Souls? I think it's Hayao Miyazaki, actually. I don't think that's appropriate for that kind of scene.
Wait, Hayao Miyazaki is directing another thing?
I'm pretty sure he's co-directing the lore with George R.R. Martin, which is it's just like the crossover of the century.
What? I thought he retired. What?
I'm pretty sure that's him, unless I could have it mixed up with another name, but I seem to remember that. It's not a movie, it's a game, so it's probably like he's just having part to do with like writing up the lore or something of the game. Because, you know, From Software love their deep lore, don't they?
Yeah.
Although apparently they didn't have much of one in that, what's the game called with the samurai sword? No, not samurai, the katana. That's his whole thing, right? He's a ninja, right?
Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah. Sekiro, that's the one.
Kira.
I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I want to play more games. Like the concept of me playing more games seems cool, but I don't know. I just don't do it.
You're not.
Sorry.
You're not a real gamer
Yeah.
if you don't play games.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm even a gamer because I basically just play Rocket League and League of Legends. Like I rarely play a solo game because I don't usually enjoy playing a game by myself anymore. Which is like, it's basically like, and I realize since I moved over to Perth, I don't hang out with anyone anymore. So it's like, am I just playing games because I don't have any friends? It's real sad when you think of it that way. You're like, maybe that's the reason I play games. The alternative is sitting there and watching shit anime all day. I mean, or Netflix, which is just as bad.
I try to just be productive and edit videos.
Yeah. That's basically the same thing as having no friends, though, right?
Yeah.
Just sit there editing.
How about editing in a call with friends?
Oh.
That never works.
That, you know why that never works? Is because you recorded with those friends. And then you're editing and then
yeah, because then you get confused.
You hear
that is true. That is true.
I always send my videos to some of my close friends and ask their opinion, and I like get them to watch it, and then I'm asking them like, "Oh, what do you think of that? Does that work?" And then like in the comment, it's like, "Oh shit, that was you. Sorry, I was watching your video. I thought that was you in the video," and I was just like, "Oh, fuck." It's a little bit confusing. I can see that. But yeah, if you guys are going to Smash this year, you can meet these three. You won't see me because I...
How many times have we said that?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just trying... We're like a toxic podcast now where we're just like, hey, buy my fucking match.
Also, remember, your favorite wife in Imogen will be there too.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Now, and guess what? The man behind the camera of Himichin, Simon, he's going to probably be there.
Maybe.
Probably.
He wasn't there like a couple of times when I went.
You know how people say maybe's basically no? I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? Mr4Eva, he might be there. He may be.
No.
Maybe he'll be there.
It's a massive no for me.
Maybe.
We're not even sponsored by Smash, and we're like...
It's just, everything's about Smash.
We should be sponsored by Smash. They'll sponsor us now. When Daniel applies for his media pass, they're going to be like, whoa, look at all these people coming because of the podcast. Whoa, crazy. A game changer.
Oh yeah, randomly. Have you heard of the boob bubble tea thing?
The boob bubble tea cup holder. Yeah.
It's a cup holder with boobs.
So okay, maybe I'll better explain it. So there's a recent trend, on Twitter, and basically there are these girls taking photos of themselves drinking bubble tea, as their boobs as a cup holder, basically.
Oh,
and everyone's just
so they put the cup
between
between their breasts and then drink.
Yeah, some of that. Yeah.
They
Oh.
drink it like that.
That's pretty funny.
And it's like being a nose it in like an art trend to draw that.
Yeah. Because, you know.
Dude,
we
bubble
love
tea is like
boobs.
such a like it's kind of like become basically part of that sort of anime, like Western anime culture thing.
And guess who doesn't like it?
The
Daniel.
person is not
I
talking right
didn't-
now.
I don't really dislike or like it, but I didn't really get it when I had it.
Mm.
Maybe I didn't like. Someone said I didn't get a good one. I don't remember what I got, but I feel like it was like a milk one or something.
Yeah.
And someone was just like, "Oh no, that's shit. You can't get that." And I was like, "Oh
No, I don't
okay."
like
No.
bubble tea. I just realized I was muted.
Yeah.
What?
It's weird that you muted yourself. I was like, "That's a bit rude, man."
Wait, but Daniel, I gave you my peach black tea with lychee jelly. You didn't find that bad.
I don't like the pearl milk tea.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what I'm just remembering? When me and you, Insanity, we went out for dinner in Sydney, and then we went and got ice cream. That was, you know what? That was culturally cool for me.
Oh, I introduced you into sea salt ice cream. was it?
Yeah, I'd never seen a place like that before. I've been in one. It's just like
Oh, you
like you know, like
Aqua-
where I'm from, it's like we have Chinese restaurants, we have Vietnamese restaurants, we have
Mm.
Thai restaurants, an ice cream place. Like I don't know what to describe that kind of food from. Is that from like particular part of Asia or something, or is it kind of common in like a lot of Asian countries?
What,
I don't know.
what was it exactly?
Just like
Oh,
sea
ice
salt
cream.
flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
Sea salt? I haven't even tried that.
It
Oh,
was
Daniel,
so
you know the
cool.
place in Regent Place? The ice cream shop?
No.
There's
Oh.
like a place called Aqua S and they sell sea salt ice cream.
When I had it, I was like, "Damn, this is so good!" And when I was told when someone said like, "Oh, let's go get ice cream" or something, I was like, "Oh, cool. We're just gonna go to Wendy's, right?" I'm like such an American. Hey man, we're going to Wendy's, right?
Well, the thing is, our Wendy's is ice cream. Their
Yeah.
Wendy's
Oh,
is
yeah,
like a
theirs is
fast food
burger shop. Yeah,
burger
let's make that clear. Wendy's in Australia is a fucking ice cream shop, and Wendy's in
And it's
America
pink,
is
and they
obviously
sell hot dogs and milkshakes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of them are going out of business. I was
What,
told.
Wendy's?
Yeah,
Oh, our Wendy's or their Wendy's?
Wendy's in Australia. It's all going out of
Okay.
business, I've been told.
Yeah. I was
But
going
then
to say,
the-
their business is popping off.
The reason I know is because I was talking to this guy who's like a franchisee at a Boost for some reason. He was just opening up to me going, "Oh, I've had such good sales over the Christmas period." And I was like, "Thanks for sharing that with me for no reason." Just like, okay. And he's just like, and I said like, it's like, "Oh yeah, that's good for you." And he's like, I wonder what ever happened to that Wendy's that was around the corner. He's just like, "Oh, they're going out of business like all over." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Because I remember
Yeah,
liking Wendy's
Baskin
when I was,
Robbins is like taking over.
yeah. I think it's just like, if you're going to compete in ice cream, it's probably a real challenge. Let's be real. Like, you got so many ice cream shops like to compete with, whether they're like a brand or not. It's just hard.
Yeah, that is 70 cents soft serve.
And then like the donut shop, like a donut shop is basically the same thing. Like it has ice cream too most of the time, or like a milkshake thing. It's like no different. It's like, how do you win that war? You can't.
You just gotta change up your flavor of games, You gotta do something that's exotic.
Do there's
sea
like
salt would
really
be great.
crazy, how like you see now these days, like, this is taken off recently, I reckon, where the next level for marketing your restaurant is to make something stupidly disgusting, but like
What?
good for a specific market. And what I mean is like, it's like, "Hey guys, this burger is 5 kilos. Can you finish it? We're located at so and so." And then you
Oh,
post an
yeah.
Instagram video, and it's like,
And it goes
all
viral
your
on
friends
social
go like,
media stuff.
"Oh, bro, I couldn't eat that in one sitting. That would be crazy." It's like they all do that, and then suddenly like people go to the restaurant and they go, "No, I'm not getting that 'cause it's way too big, but the burger looks good." So we get something reasonable,
It's all about the influence on the internet.
Yeah.
So
That's like the
Yeah,
next
really.
level of marketing for us, like a restaurant these days. It's like to do that bullshit.
Yeah, means marketing for everything these days.
Would you
Including
have
myself?
Would you have this bubble tea flavored ice cream? What? That's crazy. I love bubble tea. Oh my god, let's go.
There's actually a bubble tea ice cream.
There is,
Mhm.
and the pearls.
Yeah.
So this shit doesn't surprise me. It's like
Yeah.
just reality.
Yeah.
It's like I saw like, yeah, I think in my lifetime I've seen 3 different like basically influencer ads. One was about Monster Energy ice cream, one was about Red Bull ice cream, and the other was about like
What?
Mother ice cream. Yeah. They're not the same place either. It's just like they
Yeah.
just realized like, oh, people like this, so we'll make an ice cream and then post it up like it's a genius, new thing. People just eat it
Yeah.
out. They're like, bro, we got to try this. You love Monster Energy, right? It's like,
I feel like because of like bubble tea and all that, the ice cream business is like going like
Mm.
I do think bubble tea is pretty successful in Western countries. Like, it's a pretty new thing too. Like, it's kind of like K barbecue, eh? It's like, it's really popular, I reckon.
Have you tried Malatong? That's been popping up in Australia.
What's that?
Have
What's
you heard
that?
of it? Basically, it's like Chinese noodle place where you go in. It's like a buffet almost,
Mm.
it's like
and you like get a bowl and you put in whatever you want, and then they weigh it and they charge you
Oh,
Oh
a
wow.
price, and
Charged
yeah.
by weight.
yeah, that's cool.
it's interesting. I don't personally like it too much, but
Yeah.
it's not
popular and it's
spicy enough.
it's been popping up. There's some places that are really, really spicy.
Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah.
Don't they do that with sushi stuff too? Like, you like go and pick out whatever sushi you want and then you pay for it, like by weight?
Yeah, but this thing is like you're making your own noodle dish.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'm a big fan of those, like, weigh your meal and then pay for it at the end. I think that's sick, to be honest. As long as it's not too extortionate in price. I always
The first time I went there, they give you a really big bowl, so it makes it look like you're not like taking much.
Yeah.
And then I just filled it and go, oh, that looks all right. And then they were like $20. I'm like, what the fuck? And you can't return it. And you're like,
The first
okay.
time I had it, I went and got it, and then they like told me like, oh, you're like under the minimum requirements, and I was like, what? And I was only like 2 grams off. 2 grams.
2 grams.
That's
I gotta
sad.
cut it.
Have you ever been to one of those, like, sandwich things where you guess the weight of your sandwich and you get it for free?
That's a thing.
Yeah. I've seen it in a few different places.
Isn't that like reciting all of the Big Mac's ingredients and you get that for free?
What's that?
Can you guess how many beans is in this jar? If you guess it
Oh,
right,
yeah.
you get the jar of beans.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like
Please.
basically you like guess the weight, and if it's within like, I think like they do like within 50 grams or something, then you get it for free. It's like, oh.
That's pretty cool.
The reason I think you'd get it eventually is if you really like the sandwich you make there, then it's like you get it like 4 times, then you're like, you get close each time, you make the same kind of sandwich. It's like
Yeah.
you master the technique, like refine it.
They changed it up. They changed the bread. It's more like, but no, these concept and like, exotic foods has been around for a while. Do you guys remember like fried Mars bars?
Yeah,
Was a thing.
gross.
I've never tried it before.
Fried Mars.
Yeah, so they just deep fry the Mars.
So you get this melted
Right,
chocolate.
Mr4Eva's lagging and
Yeah,
What happened?
feels bad.
there-
I've started lagging.
oh, where'd you start lagging?
I've been lagging like for the past like 2 or 3 minutes. It's kind of like it's like just like robot.
Should we
a
end
little
the
bit.
podcast?
I might have to
How long
end.
have we been going?
We've been going an hour 14, so we can probably end it. But
Also, guys, update on my Teamfight Tactics. I'm on my way to win my first almost. I'm in the
So you have people.
Wait.
I've been playing it the whole
No.
time. All right,
No.
give him a call. Get him out of here.
No.
Wait,
No,
actually,
no.
You
actually,
don't
can-
care about me. Oh,
Oh, fuck,
hi
dude.
guys. I'm a new host here for the OCE
Yeah,
radio
Wait, I didn't-
podcast.
Inxanity is replacing RTB.
Oh my god. I didn't mean to do this.
But like, say it in the comments if you want to kick out.
No,
Bring it back
no.
as a guest, you know.
I'm brought back as a guest.
He's been brought back.
Yeah,
Hey guys, welcome to
As
OCE
if you had to be
Radio. You're
guest.
here with Mr4Eva, Inxanity, and Sonakii. This week we have special guest RTB. Alright, anyway, we'll see you guys later. Sorry we had to cut it off randomly. It's a bit sad.
Well, if you have any questions for us next week, please put them in the comments below.
Yeah, ask us questions and then we have content. Alright,
Oh, and suggest who you want as the next guest, maybe.
yeah.
See if we can get.
Comment who you reckon would be sick.